My beloved child, come closer. Sit with me for a moment. Take a slow breath and let your heart be still. Today is not an accident. This moment is not a coincidence. I have been waiting for you. I have been watching you quietly, lovingly, patiently. Today is the day I speak to you in a way your heart can understand. I know you are tired. I know your body does not move the way it once did. I know your mind carries many memories, some warm and joyful, others heavy and painful. I have seen every tear you wiped away when no one else was looking. I heard every sigh you released in the quiet of the night. I was there when you felt forgotten, when you wondered if your life still mattered, when you asked softly, God, do you still see me? My child, I see you now. I have always seen you. Today is the day I remind you of who you are to me. You are not a burden. You are not forgotten. You are not too old, too weak, or too late. You are my child. The same hands that formed you before you took your first breath still hold you now. The same love that carried you through your youth surrounds you in this very moment. Nothing about you has lost its value. Nothing about your life has been wasted. I know the world moves fast now. Voices are loud, people rush past one another. Sometimes you feel left behind, like the world no longer speaks your language. But I speak your language. I speak the language of the heart. I speak slowly, gently, with love. And today I say to you, you still matter deeply to me. Look back for a moment, not with regret, but with honesty. Think of the roads you walked, the choices you made, the dreams you carried. Some came true. Some did not. Some brought joy. Some brought pain. You may look at your past and feel pride or sadness or even guilt. But listen to me now. I was with you in every season. When you stumbled, I did not turn away. When you failed, I did not stop loving you. When you were strong, I rejoiced with you. When you were weak, I carried you. Today is the day I want you to stop judging your life the way the world judges it. The world counts success in money, speed, and strength. I count love, endurance, kindness, and faithfulness. I saw the meals you cooked for others. I saw the hands you held in hospitals and homes. I saw the prayers you whispered for your children, your spouse, your friends. Even when your prayers felt small, they reached me. You may feel that time has taken much from you. Youth, energy, friends who have gone before you, dreams that now feel far away. But hear me clearly, time has not taken my purpose from you. As long as you breathe, your life still speaks. Your patience teaches. Your faith encourages. Your presence comforts more than you know. Today is the day I ask you to listen, not with fear, not with worry, but with trust. I am not here to condemn you. I am not here to remind you of your mistakes. I am here to remind you of my love, a love that does not fade with age, a love that does not weaken with illness, a love that does not disappear when your hands tremble or your steps slow. I know there are days you wake up and your body aches, days when loneliness sits beside you like an uninvited guest, days when memories come unasked and bring tears. I know the nights can feel long. I know silence can be heavy. But even in silence, I am speaking. Even in stillness, I am working. Today is the day you stop thinking you are alone. I am with you in the morning light. I am with you when you sit quietly in your chair. I am with you when you close your eyes to rest. I am with you when you remember those you loved and lost. Death has not stolen them from me, and life has not separated you from my care. What you cannot see with your eyes, I hold safely in my hands. My child, you do not need to prove anything to me. You do not need to run faster or do more. You do not need to impress me. I am not asking you to be younger. I am asking you to be at peace. Peace comes when you trust that your life is still held by purpose, still guided by love, still watched over by me. Today is the day I invite you to let go of heavy burdens. The burden of regret, the burden of what if, the burden of thinking it is too late. Place those burdens in my hands. They were never meant for you to carry alone. I am strong enough to hold them. I always have been. Listen carefully now. There is a reason you are hearing this message today. Your heart needed reassurance. Your spirit needed comfort. Your soul needed to remember that I have not forgotten you. I know exactly where you are. I know what you need, and I know how to reach you gently. You may feel small in a big world, but to me you are precious. You may feel your voice is quiet now, but I hear even your unspoken prayers. You may feel you have little left to give, but love does not measure itself by strength. Sometimes simply staying kind in a hard world is the greatest gift of all. Today is the day I ask you to open your heart again, not to fear, not to sorrow, but to hope. Hope does not mean everything will be easy. Hope means you trust me to walk with you through whatever comes. And I promise you this, I will not leave you. You are not nearing the end of my care. You are resting within it. As we continue together, I will speak to you about your heart, your journey, your struggles, and your quiet strength. I will remind you of truths the world may have made you forget. Stay with me, listen slowly. There is more I want to share with you, and it will come gently, just as your heart needs. Today is the day you remember you are deeply loved. Stay with me, let your heart remain open, just as it is now. There is no rush. We walk together at a gentle pace. I know your steps are careful these days, and so are mine with you. I speak softly because I love you deeply. As we continue, I want you to reflect with me, not to reopen old wounds, but to understand them with kindness. Life has been a long road for you. There were seasons when laughter came easily, and seasons when every smile required effort. There were mornings filled with hope and nights filled with questions. Through it all, your heart learned things that only time can teach. You have learned what truly lasts. When you were younger, you may have believed that strength meant never bending, never crying, never slowing down. But now you know better. True strength is getting up after sorrow. True strength is forgiving when it would be easier to harden your heart. True strength is continuing to love when love has cost you dearly. I have seen that strength in you many times. I know there were moments you felt disappointed in yourself, moments you replayed in your mind, wishing you had spoken differently, chosen differently, loved differently. You may think these thoughts are hidden, but they are not hidden from me. And still, I do not look at you with disappointment. I look at you with understanding. You did the best you could with what you knew at the time. Life did not come with instructions written clearly on the heart. You learned by living, by trying, by falling, by standing again. Some lessons came gently, others came with pain. But every lesson shaped you into someone capable of compassion, someone who understands suffering, someone who can sit quietly with another soul and offer comfort without many words. I know your heart carries stories you rarely tell now, stories of love that bloomed and faded, stories of children you raised, worries you carried, sacrifices you made without praise. Stories of friends who once filled your days and are now memories. Sometimes these memories visit you unexpectedly, and you wonder why they still feel so close. They feel close because they mattered. Nothing that mattered to your heart was meaningless to me. Every act of love you gave left an imprint. Every tear you shed watered seeds of wisdom inside you. Even your mistakes became teachers. Even your losses shaped your understanding of what is sacred. You may look at the world today and feel confused by it. Values have shifted. People speak quickly and listen little. Gentleness is often overlooked. But you, my child, carry something this world desperately needs: a steady heart, a patient presence, a soul that knows the cost of life and still chooses kindness. Do not think that because your days are quieter now, your purpose has grown small. Quiet does not mean empty. Stillness does not mean useless. Some of the most important work happens unseen, through prayer, through presence, through example. When you sit and think, when you pray silently, when you wish good for others, you are doing holy work. I know there are struggles you face that you never expected. Your body reminds you each day that time has passed. Pain visits without invitation. Doctors' words linger in your thoughts. Independence feels fragile. These struggles are real, and I do not dismiss them. I sit with you in them. But hear this gently: your worth has never depended on what your body can do. You are not valuable because you are productive. You are valuable because you are mine. Even now, especially now, your life holds meaning. Your endurance is a testimony. Your faith, even when quiet and wary, is precious. Sometimes you wonder why certain prayers seemed unanswered, why healing did not come the way you hoped, why losses were not prevented. These questions are not signs of weak faith. They are signs of a heart that has lived deeply. Bring those questions to me. I am not offended by them. I hold them with care. There are mysteries you will not fully understand yet, but know this: I have never abandoned you to face anything alone. Even in moments when you felt distant from me, I was closer than you realized. Sometimes my work is not in changing the situation, but in holding you steady within it. You have learned that life is fragile, that tomorrow is not promised, that people and moments are precious. This knowledge has softened your heart, not hardened it. That softness is not weakness. It is wisdom. Reflect on the love you have given. Even if it was not always returned the way you hoped, it mattered. Love is never wasted. It changes both the giver and the receiver, even when it leaves scars. I see the love you poured out, and I treasure it. You may feel that your story is mostly behind you now, but your story is still speaking. It speaks through the way you treat others, through the patience you show, through the way you accept help with humility, through the faith you carry even when it trembles. I am not finished with you. As we continue, let your heart rest in this truth. Your life has been seen, known, and cherished. Nothing was overlooked, nothing was in vain. In the next moments we share, I will speak words to lift your spirit and remind you of the hope that still walks beside you. Stay with me. We are not done yet. Remain here with me. Let the quiet comfort you now. You have opened your heart, and I am near. As we continue, I want to speak encouragement into the places of your soul that have grown tired. I want to remind you that hope has not left you, even if it has grown quiet. You may feel that your best days are behind you. You may think your strength has been spent and your usefulness has faded. But listen to me with a calm heart. The value of your life has not diminished. The world measures worth by speed and noise. I measure worth by love and faithfulness. And in these you are rich. Every morning you wake, even on days when it is hard to rise, is a sign that I am still walking with you. Each breath you take is not an accident. It is a gift. It is a reminder that your presence in this world still matters. I have placed you here for this time, not by mistake, not as an afterthought. There is comfort for you today. I know that sometimes fear tries to sit beside you. Fear of becoming a burden, fear of losing independence, fear of the unknown days ahead, fear of being forgotten. These fears whisper softly, especially in quiet moments. But I want you to hear my voice louder than those fears. You are not a burden. You are a blessing. Your life has depth that only time can give. Your words, even when few, carry weight. Your listening ear brings peace. Your gentle presence brings safety. Do not underestimate the power of simply being who you are. I see how you keep going even when your body protests. I see how you smile for others when your heart feels heavy. I see how you try to stay kind in a world that often feels sharp. These efforts are not invisible to me. They are precious. When loneliness visits, remember this: you are never truly alone. I sit with you in the quiet. I hear the thoughts you do not speak aloud. I feel the longing in your heart for connection, for understanding, for reassurance. And I respond not with judgment but with love. There is peace available to you now, not the kind that depends on circumstances, but the kind that settles gently into the soul. Peace that comes from knowing you are held. Peace that comes from trusting that I am guiding your steps, even when the path is unclear. You do not need to carry tomorrow today. I know your mind sometimes drifts toward worries about what lies ahead. What if health fails? What if strength fades more? What if loved ones cannot always be near? These concerns are natural, but they do not have to rule your heart. Give them to me one by one. I am already in your tomorrows, preparing what you will need. Let hope rise again softly. Hope does not shout. Hope does not demand. Hope whispers, "You are safe." Hope says, "You are loved." Hope says, "This moment is enough. Even now, even here, hope is with you." Remember the times you thought you would not make it through, and yet you did. Not by your strength alone, but because I was carrying you. The same hands that carried you then are carrying you now. Nothing has changed. You may not feel strong faith every day. Some days faith feels like a quiet question rather than a confident statement. That is okay. Faith does not need to be loud to be real. Even a small, trembling trust is enough when placed in my hands. I am gentle with you. I do not rush you. I do not demand perfection. I do not withdraw my love when you feel weary. I meet you exactly where you are, with patience and care. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to feel. You are allowed to take each day as it comes. There is joy still waiting for you, not always in big moments, but in simple ones. In a kind word, in a shared memory, in the warmth of sunlight, in the comfort of a familiar song. Open your heart to these small gifts. They are reminders of my presence. You are guided even now. Even when you feel unsure, I am directing your steps gently. Even when decisions feel heavy, I am offering wisdom quietly. You are not expected to have all the answers. You are only asked to trust that I walk beside you. As we continue, I will speak to you with honesty and care, reminding you of what truly matters and guiding you with love. For now, rest in this encouragement. You are seen, you are cherished, and you are never beyond my reach. Stay with me. There is more your heart needs to hear. Stay close. You have listened with an open heart, and now I speak to you with the care of a loving father, gentle yet truthful. What I share now is not meant to frighten you, but to guide you. Love sometimes must speak clearly so the heart does not lose its way. There is much noise in the world. Many voices compete for your attention even now. Some tell you to worry endlessly. Some tell you to cling tightly to things that do not last. Some tell you that your value depends on what you can still do or give. These voices can slowly pull your heart away from peace. I want you to recognize them and release them. Remember what truly matters. Your life is not meant to be filled with constant fear or regret. Yet if you allow your thoughts to dwell only on loss, sickness, or the passing of time, your spirit grows heavy. Be careful not to let worry become your constant companion. Worry does not protect you. It only steals today's strength. I ask you gently, guard your heart. Do not feed bitterness. There may be people who disappointed you, hurt you, or failed to show you the care you deserved. Holding on to resentment will not heal you. It will only weigh you down. Forgiveness is not saying what happened was acceptable. Forgiveness is choosing peace over pain. I know this is not easy, but I will help you if you ask me. Do not let regret define you. There may be moments from your past that return again and again, whispering, "You should have done more," or "You should have been better." These thoughts are not from me. I do not call you by your mistakes, I call you by your name. Learn from the past, yes, but do not live trapped inside it. Today still holds meaning. I also guide you to be careful with how you spend your remaining energy. Do not exhaust your spirit trying to please everyone. Do not feel guilty for resting. Do not apologize for needing help. Humility is not weakness. Accepting care is part of wisdom. Stay rooted in truth. Truth is simple, you are loved. Truth is steady, I am with you. Truth is lasting, nothing can separate you from my care. When your mind becomes confused, return to these truths. Let them anchor you. I warn you lovingly not to neglect your inner life. The body may grow weaker, but the spirit can grow stronger. Take time for stillness. Take time to pray, even if words are few. Take time to reflect, to breathe, to be present. These moments nourish your soul more than you realize. Do not allow despair to settle in. There may be days when sadness feels heavy, when joy feels distant. On those days, reach for me, speak my name. Sit quietly and let my presence comfort you. Despair does not come from me. Hope always does. Be mindful also of how you speak to yourself. Harsh words spoken inwardly wound the soul. Speak to yourself with the same kindness you would offer a dear friend. You deserve compassion, especially from yourself. I guide you now to live simply. Release what you cannot control. Let go of what no longer serves peace. Focus on what remains: love, gratitude, faith. These are treasures that time cannot steal. And hear this clearly, my child, prepare your heart. Not with fear, but with trust. Life is precious, and it is also temporary. This is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to free you. When you live aware of what truly matters, you live more gently, more honestly, more fully. I am not warning you because danger is near. I am guiding you because peace is available. As we move forward, I want you to carry this wisdom with you, not as a burden, but as a light. In the next moments, I will gather all I have spoken into strength and warmth, so your heart may rest and feel secure. Stay with me. We are nearing a gentle and powerful close. My beloved child, stay close. You have listened with an open heart, and now I speak to you with the care of a loving father, gentle yet truthful. What I share now is not meant to frighten you, but to guide you. Love sometimes must speak clearly so the heart does not lose its way. There is much noise in the world. Many voices compete for your attention even now. Some tell you to worry endlessly. Some tell you to cling tightly to things that do not last. Some tell you that your value depends on what you can still do or give. These voices can slowly pull your heart away from peace. I want you to recognize them and release them. Remember what truly matters. Your life is not meant to be filled with constant fear or regret. Yet if you allow your thoughts to dwell only on loss, sickness, or the passing of time, your spirit grows heavy. Be careful not to let worry become your constant companion. Worry does not protect you. It only steals today's strength. I ask you gently, guard your heart. Do not feed bitterness. There may be people who disappointed you, hurt you, or failed to show you the care you deserved. Holding on to resentment will not heal you. It will only weigh you down. Forgiveness is not saying what happened was acceptable. Forgiveness is choosing peace over pain. I know this is not easy, but I will help you if you ask me. Do not let regret define you. There may be moments from your past that return again and again, whispering, "You should have done more," or "You should have been better." These thoughts are not from me. I do not call you by your mistakes. I call you by your name. Learn from the past, yes, but do not live trapped inside it. Today still holds meaning. I also guide you to be careful with how you spend your remaining energy. Do not exhaust your spirit trying to please everyone. Do not feel guilty for resting. Do not apologize for needing help. Humility is not weakness. Accepting care is part of wisdom. Stay rooted in truth. Truth is simple, you are loved. Truth is steady, I am with you. Truth is lasting, nothing can separate you from my care. When your mind becomes confused, return to these truths. Let them anchor you. I warn you lovingly not to neglect your inner life. The body may grow weaker, but the spirit can grow stronger. Take time for stillness. Take time to pray, even if words are few. Take time to reflect, to breathe, to be present. These moments nourish your soul more than you realize. Do not allow despair to settle in. There may be days when sadness feels heavy, when joy feels distant. On those days, reach for me, speak my name. Sit quietly and let my presence comfort you. Despair does not come from me, hope always does. Be mindful also of how you speak to yourself. Harsh words spoken inwardly wound the soul. Speak to yourself with the same kindness you would offer a dear friend. You deserve compassion, especially from yourself. I guide you now to live simply. Release what you cannot control, let go of what no longer serves peace. Focus on what remains: love, gratitude, faith. These are treasures that time cannot steal. And hear this clearly, my child, prepare your heart, not with fear, but with trust. Life is precious, and it is also temporary. This is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to free you. When you live aware of what truly matters, you live more gently, more honestly, more fully. I am not warning you because danger is near. I am guiding you because peace is available. As we move forward, I want you to carry this wisdom with you, not as a burden, but as a light. In the next moments, I will gather all I have spoken into strength and warmth, so your heart may rest and feel secure. Stay with me. We are nearing a gentle and powerful close. My beloved child, remain with me just a little longer. You have listened with patience, and your heart has walked a long way with me today. Now I gather you gently, the way a parent gathers a child at the end of the day. There is warmth here. There is rest here. There is truth that will stay with you long after these words grow quiet. Today is the day, not because everything has suddenly changed around you, but because something has been reminded within you. You remembered that you are not alone. You remembered that your life has meaning. You remembered that my love has never loosened its grip on you, not for one moment. Let these truths settle deeply. You do not need to relive every sorrow anymore. You do not need to carry every worry into tomorrow. You do not need to prove your worth. You are already known. You are already loved. I know you may still face difficult days. Pain may still visit. Loneliness may still knock. Questions may still rise. But now you know this: none of those things walk with you alone. I walk with you. When your strength feels small, mine is enough. When your faith feels quiet, my presence is loud with love. Take this message with you into the simple moments of your day. When you wake, even if it is slow, know that I am there. When you eat, know that I am thankful with you. When you sit quietly, know that silence does not mean absence. When you close your eyes to rest, know that I watch over you tenderly. Your life, just as it is now, is precious. Do not measure your days by what you can no longer do. Measure them by the peace you allow into your heart. Measure them by the kindness you offer. Measure them by the trust you place in me. These are things that grow richer with time, not poorer. I am pleased with you, not because you were perfect, but because you kept going, because you loved, because you endured, because you learned, because you are still here, still open, still listening. Let gratitude gently replace fear. There is always something to be thankful for, even on the hardest days: a breath, a memory, a moment of calm. Gratitude does not deny pain, it simply refuses to let pain have the final word. I am that final word, and my word is love. As you move forward from this moment, walk lightly. You do not need to rush. You do not need to carry everything at once. Take each day as it comes. I will meet you there again and again. When doubt whispers, return to what you know now. You are safe in my care. When weariness comes, rest without guilt. When joy appears, receive it without fear. When tears fall, let them fall. I am near. My child, your story has not been forgotten. It is written with care, with patience, with purpose. And when the day comes that you step fully into my presence, you will understand how deeply you are loved every step of the way. Until then, live gently, live honestly. Live knowing you are never beyond my reach. Today is the day you choose peace over fear. Today is the day you choose trust over worry. Today is the day you remember who holds you. And tomorrow, when tomorrow comes, I will still be here. If your heart felt comfort today, if these words settled softly within you, come back again. There is always more I wish to share with you. Tomorrow and the day after I will speak again, gently, lovingly, just as your heart needs. Rest now, my beloved child, you are deeply loved.